Nice. The Game Boy camera. A gimmicky toy that sucked ass in terms of practicality. Taking pictures with this thing isn't great.
Oh my god! Oh my, oh my god! Oh my god!
But when it works, it's the coolest thing ever. On its own, there isn't much you can do besides take pictures and edit them, play minigames, and find Easter eggs hidden all over inside. But when you pair it with the Game Boy printer, you get to bring your photos into the physical world. I was lucky enough to find mine at a gaming convention with its original box. It's the Japanese-only Pikachu variant, which is way cooler than the original gray one we got in the US. I brought this bad boy home and immediately started making tiny thermal printouts of pictures I've taken. I thought, that's cute, but there's gotta be something you can do with these. And then it hit me like a frying pan to the head. These are perfect size to roll up and shove in my ass. You can also make keychains with them. So I made one for myself and ended up with 40 other empty keychains and decided to spread the love by going to car meets and making little Game Boy keychains of people's cars. And now I also have a pretty cool collection of photos I've snapped with this camera too. So here's how I do it. The three big things you'll need are a Game Boy, camera, and printer. Then you need thermal paper. This Psycho S950 paper fits perfect, and a link cable. After that, grab some of these mini keychains on Amazon. It was like $12 for 40 of them. I'll leave a link down below. Then grab a pen and some scissors. So step one is actually taking the photo. If you've got good lighting and a still object, this is super easy to do. However, I'm playing on expert mode and trying to take pictures of my rats who won't stay still for shit unless you bribe them with a treat, in which case you get 3.8 seconds before they eat it as fast as they can and run off. And even then, the camera doesn't really adjust fast enough to actually get a picture. But then I remembered I could just take a picture of a picture I already have on my phone, which makes this way easier. Once you've got your pictures, you can also do little edits like add names if you like, but for this, I'm just printing them out how they are. Next, print your photos out. Do this by linking up your printer with the Game Boy, power on the printer, and hit print on the Game Boy, and wait. I like to hold the feed button for a couple seconds after it's done printing. This allows a little more paper to come through, which will help us center the photo in the keychain. Next, take the frame insert out of the keychain, place it centered over your picture, and trace around it. Then, cut out your picture right below your outlines. Once you're done with that, place the pictures in the frame, one facing away and one facing towards you. And push your insert back in over the pictures. Sometimes you have to press hard as shit. Once it's in, you're done. Put it on your keys, hang it from your bag, give it to a friend, swallow it whole, do whatever you want. They hold up pretty well too. I've been carrying this one around on my keys for about 3 months and it's gotten pretty scratched up, but the pictures are still really clear. So have fun making some custom Game Boy printed keychains. Let me know what you would print a picture of from your Game Boy, and stay tuned for more junky content coming soon.